All right. So, good afternoon, guys. My name is Aaron,
And I'm Christian.
and this is episode 33. Wow. Cannot believe it is. Episode 33 of Brain 10. That's where we brainstorm 10 ideas 2 to 3 times per week, typically about small business, marketing, or tech services. And today's our Friday show. Fridays are always about new tech products and services. So, super excited for the show today. And I don't think we have any new business, old business to wrap up. So if Christian wants to start us off with number one.
Absolutely. Okay, so number one, it's almost like a something new with Snapchat. I know this came out a few days ago, but basically Snapchat now allows you to create your own geofilters for specific events or parties or just specific locations for a 24-hour period. And the filter starts basically at $5, depending on the area that you choose from. And I believe the area ranges from 20,000 square feet up to 5 million square feet. So you can think of this as maybe, a small sized building to about, a few city blocks. I know the guy who I read this article from, he tested it out and tried it out, and he said the size of a little Manhattan neighborhood, basically to max out that area, it was around $624 per hour. Now we're talking about a few blocks, that's a lot of space basically. But yeah, I mean, this would be a great opportunity for brands even to jump on board, and it would be a lot easier for them to really get out there with Snapchat. I mean, Snapchat's demographic is growing. Their users are consuming so much at all times of the day. It's ridiculous how much people use Snapchat. This will be another avenue for even small businesses now. I mean, you'll be able to create these geo filters for different things that are going on around in your business. So,
Right. And actually, I was just thinking, like, you could, if you have an event going on, or if you have, there's actually like a golf tournament or something going on up in the McKinney area, and you could do a geofilter specifically for that event. I was thinking, we were talking about it more on a personal level, like birthday parties or weddings or something. But an event that goes on for a small business, that would be really cool for that to happen. Have everybody use that filter with their pictures, and it's kind of like that photo booth that goes everywhere to like events or something. But now everybody has the ability to use it from their smartphone.
Exactly.
EJ says, I'm liking that. Great for the marketing locally. Yeah, and it's super easy to get into as well. I mean, it's very low cost for the area that you choose, basically. So much cheaper marketing.
Obviously, I mean, Snapchat has their brand guidelines, so you'll have to create things that actually look good, not just
which I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, so
you don't want to have crap out there. Oh man, we can't stress enough about quality. But anyway, let's move on here to number two. So number two is just a little hack to help you out. So, and I actually thought about using it for this. I'll let Christian post a question in the link in there for me. But what it's called is called Volume Mixer. And it's specifically for people who use MacBooks. But if you guys have never heard of it, really, really cool. You have the ability to turn down the volume for different apps or notifications on your computer. So, like, I like to be on Slack, but at the same time, we're on Blab and I can't mute it. Or I want music to be playing, but I don't want the knocking of Slack to be going on. You can individually turn down the sound for anything. So whether it's your iTunes, whether it's Spotify, whether it's your Chrome that you want to turn down, whether it's Blab, anything that you want to turn down, you can turn it down individually without having to mute everything. So I just thought it was really cool, especially for jumping on something like Slack and you don't want to be the annoying person with the knocking going on in the background from Slack, and you need it to stay open for some reason. So volume mixer.
Is that right? Just put the question there and then the link. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good. And I can't remember how much it was. If it was anything, it was like $2 or maybe $1. So like anything with what we do on the show, pretty much everything is either free or very low cost with a lot of value. So,
or we don't know if it costs any money or not.
right, that's true. 99 for 2 computers. Okay, dang, that was a lot more than I was thinking, EJ. I found that one earlier in the week. That one was not one I found later this week. I could have swore that was cheaper. Okay, 15 for 5. That's not bad. But, okay, I retract my offer of that being $2. Wow, I apologize. I thought it was a lot cheaper, but still $5 for it is. We're not talking, hey, you got to go spend $50 or change the hardware in your computer or anything. So,
right.
Thanks for looking up on that, AJ.
All right, number 3. I feel like I've talked about something like this before in the past. It's called Flix app, and this product is still in beta right now, so I couldn't find any pricing on their website right now. You can sign up to basically, get early access. Basically, what it allows you to do is you can create, professional looking videos from your phone. So this is more for like small businesses that are trying to jump on board the whole, video, because video is going to be, big this year. It was last year, and it's going to be just getting better and better. So basically, the whole idea behind this is just to make it easier for companies to maybe even come up with ideas of certain videos. It provides you the ability to edit the video, add brand logos, and it has a curated music library too. And it also has the ability to export, share, and track and all that stuff. Now, what really struck a chord with me with this was the storyboards. So I think one of the best things that it provides is the business-focused storyboards. Basically, they give you ideas for the videos and actually provide you the template that walk you through scene by scene. So it tells you, let's do a video that showcases your culture and your company and your small business. So it tells you like, okay, for 15 to 20 seconds, let's take a few shots of your feature employee, for example. And then it tells you, okay, the next scene, we're going to do a few shots of the name and logo of your company for just like, 5 to 7 seconds. So it walks you through what a video would look like, a professional looking video would look like. And then it gives you the ability to edit that, add the music, share it, and look for the analytics.
When is this going to be available? Do you know that?
No, I couldn't find any information on that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all I have on their website right now is just to, sign up your email to get early access. You can also request a demo too. But yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. And again, it will be super easy for, small businesses to, jump on board with video. Even those that are not very confident about video, this will be a great tool for them. Again, I don't know the pricing, but.
Dang. Yeah, I haven't actually checked out. I don't think you've showed me this, or I don't know, maybe we talked about it in the past, but this is awesome. And I was talking about this with a client this morning, or a potential client, I guess. I was sitting down with her, and she was talking about video. I was like, well, I was giving her directions, but this takes it to a whole nother level, and she doesn't necessarily need to pick my brain for it. So this is awesome. I need it to roll out like yesterday, and I need it to roll out for like free. But that's really, really cool. I like that a lot.
I think the one that I talked about before, it was something similar, but you had the ability to buy certain, basically pre-made templates and stuff like that. I don't remember the name of it though.
That kind of sounds like not Adobe Voice, because that's not it. You can add pictures, but not video. So never mind. But the template part of it made me think of Adobe Voice. All right, so let's move on here to number 4. It is called Slimfaq, and it is exactly how it sounds. Basically, it is a condensed, fast, quick, and easy version to build your FAQ on your website. The cool thing about this company, and why I really want to, give them some promotion or let people know about them, is that you can do 20 questions for free. A lot of people, that's pretty much where they're going to get to. I advocate to do a lot more than that, do as many as possible, because is less headache for you. However, they will do 20 FAQ questions for you. Type in the description, type in the image, or you can put in an image and it all curates it together for you, so it looks nice and clean, and it's free. So just try it out. Definitely. I just found that one recently, so we haven't been able to try it out either, but I'm going to look into that for sure.
Now it's free up to 20 questions, right?
Yeah, only 20 questions.
That's really good for small businesses. So,
right, and I don't know, I can't remember. I didn't look past the free or the 20 questions because I figure most of our audience would be like, all right, I'm going to do the free version. Most of our customers or most of the people here are like, we have a budget and we want to stay lean as possible. We want the value. So there are paid versions. I don't remember exactly the cost for that, though.
I'm looking at the website. It looks like it's $85 per year or $9 a month. And it gives you unlimited questions, and then it gets rid of the Slim FAQ branding.
Dang, well, that's not bad at all. $9. Okay. Yeah, so most of our customers should be able to afford that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's see. Number 5. Okay, number 5 is called Riddle. At first, I was really confused, not because of the riddle, but I couldn't understand, exactly what it was. And then I started thinking about. Okay, let me just back up. Riddle is a viral content marketplace. I was left, this is the same thing. Okay. Anyways, basically, Riddle allows you to create your own viral content for free. So when they talk about viral content, they're talking about polls or quizzes, lists, things of that nature. So when I was thinking viral content, nowadays I'm thinking about video basically, but this is nothing to do with videos. Like I said, you can create your own polls, your quizzes, lists, and we used to see these all the time, and you can still see them on Facebook from time to time, where you see like, hey, take this quiz and figure out if you're adulting, or figure out if your cat loves you. Take this 5-question quiz and figure that out really quickly.
Oh, yes.
So
right.
Basically, this allows you to create those with their platform. Now, the cool part about it is that as a brand, you can create something that's relevant for you, not something that would necessarily be something about cats. But it allows you to create some kind of quiz or some kind of list, and then it allows you to integrate with MailChimp or maybe even a form. So if you're doing a quiz, for example, you could, towards the end, capture their information to get them on your MailChimp list, for example. So when they talk about viral, I mean, it depends on the content that you create for it. But I think it has other applications for it too. And because of that MailChimp integration, and I think that's pretty good for collecting data from different customers, and it provides a fun way to do it. Basically, it's not like those pop-ups on your website. So hey, join in, and we'll send you coupons and discounts. This way, you're still collecting the data, but you're doing it a little bit different. And again, you create these quizzes, lists, polls, and all this stuff on their website, and they give you a code embedded so you can share it on social or do it on your website, things of that nature.
Yeah, I think for us, it'd be like, okay, what kind of entrepreneur are you, or what kind of marketer are you?
Mm-hmm.
And then, they answer that. I would answer those questions like, yeah, let me figure out what kind of marketer I am.
Right.
And then, yeah, like you said, it's a fun way to capture those emails. So I really like that, actually.
Yeah, and even if you don't want to create your own, they also have like a list of quizzes and polls on their website right now. Some of them are free, other ones you have to pay. But again, all this stuff is created by other users. So if you Aaron, create something that's what you just said, hey, what type of entrepreneur are you? And you created that quiz, you can have it for free for everyone who uses Riddle to be able to use that specific quiz that you created. Or you can charge $1 or $10 or whatever for that quiz and make a little bit of money at the same time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a little residual income.
Right.
Probably very little, but that's cool. Definitely gonna check it out. I like the free factor as well. All right, so that was number 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, so number 6 is not a tech product, but more of an announcement slash drop-in service. If you guys go to Google right now and you search for dog breeders in your city, typically on the right-hand side, you would see a bunch of ads that say like, "Hey, this is what's going on." But as the question says over here, Google dropped the paid ads on the right-hand side. You now have 4 ads that are on the top of all the searches instead of 3, and that's above the fold. So more paid searches right there. However, down at the bottom, you now have 9 clickable links instead of, I think it was like 7 or 8. Some more blue links below the fold. So I believe that this is just going to be Google driving more traffic to those people, or charging more for the people to sit on the top, basically. Hopefully it never gets to the point where the whole first page is paid ads, but we would all be skipping to the second page at that
Right.
point. But I don't know. I actually liked the right-hand column because I would click on them, and not necessarily because I found their services interesting, but because of the type of people I was looking for.
Well, you say
And now it
you would
just,
look at those?
I would, but not from a consumer standpoint. I look at it as a marketing standpoint, because a little tidbit of marketing knowledge dropped on this tech stuff is that the people who are paying over there, those are people who would be paying for different types of services, and nobody clicks on those right-hand columns.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I've never ever.
Right. I don't click on it at all, but you do know that if somebody pays for that stuff on the right-hand side, that they're willing to pay for other things. So that's where you can take that click, go to their website and be like, hey, I can help you out better than what you're doing on Google. So let me know. But that's going to make it a little bit harder on me. But I don't know. I kind of liked it over there. It just looks so blank now that there's nothing on the right-hand side.
No,
And it happened. Do it.
what do you mean by, you said here 9 blue links below the fold?
So the Google typically only shows so many search results on the first page. Now there are, I can't remember exactly what it is, but maybe one more link that is shown on the first page than what wasn't before.
Okay.
So,
And then before you would have the 3 ads at the top, but now there's 4.
right. Before it was 3 up at the top, and those were the only thing that were shown above the fold. And then the very first one that was organic were at the top. Whereas now it's the first 4 are all at the top of the fold, and the first one you have to scroll a little bit. Now, what's good is that I was reading that it's good for marketers because it means more organic searches are actually going to start popping up higher. And that could be beneficial, but I don't know what Google's mindset is for this right now. It could be, hey, people are really gonna have to pay to put the ads up there, and then we're just not gonna click on them again. I never click on the paid ads. They just, to me, I always go to the first one that's not a paid ad, just by second nature, really. So,
Right. But I mean, I don't know. I guess there's I think a lot of older people, or maybe even younger people, they do that. They do click on the very first one that pops up, if it's an ad or not.
right.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
they may.
differentiate.
I have. Yeah, that's true. I'm just talking from my own personal standpoint, which is probably not the masses. Okay. Yeah, you got number 7.
Yeah, and my last one, I guess. Okay, so number 7 is called LowSend. It's basically MailChimp for text messaging. So small companies can, I guess a lot of those things that we're talking about is specifically for small companies. But basically you can get up to 50 subscribers for free. And it's just like it says, I mean, it's just MailChimp. So you're sending promotions, you're sending maybe coupons or things of that nature to a curated list of, your customers that you have collected. I mean, if you've collected their, cell phone numbers. It provides you with basic, text messaging templates. Also gives you analytics for these too. I mean, you've seen this before, recently with the whole Chipotle, the free burrito that they gave away recently. They did that. They did that through, the text message. So it'll be something similar to that where you see maybe, I don't know, if you are I don't know, like clothing company, you want to offer some kind of discount, you would, talk about the discount, offer the link, or offer the coupon right there in the text message. So it works the same way. Now, this is, like I said, it's free up to 50 people. After, if you grow more than 50 subscribers, which you probably will be pretty quickly, it's 10 cents per subscriber after the 50, basically.
Yeah, but if you got 5,000 of them, I'm sure that they're going to be paying for the 10 cents each one.
Right.
So, yeah, that's really cool. I did not know about that. Is that new?
Yeah, I think it's pretty new.
I like the templates options and the fact that you get analytics on it. So we may try to use something like that, test it out, or at least get some more knowledge about it to let our customers know, because I think that would be beneficial. All right, so I'm going to do number 8. I'll give you number 10. I think you have a pretty good idea. You can explain number 10. That way I don't do 2 or 3 in a row. So I'll do number 8 real quick. If you can put that on there. And number 8 is called Smooth. And Christian's going to drop the link in there. But this is exactly what I was asking for probably about 2 or 3 months ago. And what it is, it allows you to, if you guys are on Slack, I'm hoping you're on Slack. If you're not on Slack, message us after the show, because you need to be on Slack. It's free and it's the best thing ever as far as communication. So what this does is it opens up your channel between 2 Slack teams. So if we have a client that we want to work with and they have to ask us questions, instead of sending a bunch of emails, sending documents, sending uploads, proposals probably not so much, images or anything that can be used between the 2 clients, we have an ability to sync those together, and it's free. And you can add, up to 3 teams are free. Anything above that, I think it's like $5 or something. But it allows you to sync your 2 Slack groups together and communicate over Slack instead of sending those emails back and forth. So this is awesome. They can't see the rest of your channel. They can't see all the conversations you're having, but you let them into that specific channel, sends you a link, or sends them a link, and they can jump into the conversation, ask you IT questions, ask you marketing questions, whatever it may be, to communicate all together, which is awesome.
I like it. All right. So this is number 9?
Number 9, yes.
The numbers are all messed up. Okay. So number 9 is called Snapvice, and the website snapvice.co. It's super simple. It's just a Snapchat tips and tricks, basically delivered to you once a week. So you sign up on their website, snapvice.co, and you just put your email, you subscribe, and they send you basically an email with information with Snapchat, basically how to use Snapchat, new things that are coming out for Snapchat, even a question. I guess the next week they're going to do a question and answer with a Snapchat user. So again, it gives you a little bit more insight on Snapchat, provides more information. We know we're advocating for Snapchat. A lot of people are this year. It's not just for people 12 and 25, a lot of more demographic. It's jumping in on Snapchat. So that gives you the ability to learn a little bit more every week about Snapchat. So just to maybe stay in touch or keep up with the younger generation who's on Snapchat. So,
right. And not only that, but taking that another step to like really figure out the platform before you start marketing on it if you're a small business. Because like Christian and I keep saying, and we've had one other Snapchat thing in the episode, was that Snapchat is going to be huge. And if you know how to use it, you're in an advantage right now, because a lot of people, it's foreign to them. So You know, you can learn anything. I'm not saying that I know everything about Snapchat or know even a lot about Snapchat, but I feel like I'm going to sign up for the service just to get even that little bit more knowledge about it. So whenever the time comes to really market on there, I know how to do it and do it effectively. So, all right. And that was, what was that, 9? All right. So number 10 is GhostShip. It's very, very simple. It's free. I don't know if you actually need to, yeah, you need to sign up. But think about if you're an e-commerce store and you have to ship something heavier with UPS and then something lighter with USPS, and you're like, well, it's cheaper to do it, the heavy stuff with UPS and USPS. I just like their customer service, and the lighter stuff, it's easier to go with them. This website just integrates all of your tracking devices in one place. So you can figure out where all of your shipments are at, no matter if it's UPS, USPS, FedEx, anything. It just picks it up by the tracking number and lets you know in one big dashboard where all your packages are at, and just keep a better eye on it without having to go to so many different websites. Very simple.
Nice.
Yes. I'm sad Franklin didn't jump in. I was going to have him give us one of his, but I think that is it. So let's wrap up this here real quick. All right. Again, guys, my name is Aaron.
I'm Christian.
And this was episode 33 of Brain 10, our 10 new tech products and services this week. And you can catch our show Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays about small business, and Fridays we're all talking about tech services and new products that are coming out to help small businesses. So see you guys on Tuesday, 4:30. Sorry. Yeah.